Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Dual Elements, and it feels like since forever I've actually just sat down, had a serious talk with you guys about a topic that has recently come to mind. Just going through the day-to-day life, you come up with some random sayings and some random things, and today's topic is going to be about there being no perfect person, or having like no one's perfect, and this can be said for everything. No one is perfect, unless you're Bill Gates. But even then, he's striving to do better. I could say Steve Jobs, but rest in peace. I'm gonna leave that out. But yeah, I could say Steve Jobs. They're still working to, or they're still striving to make a better product, or a better, a better software for, in Microsoft's case. But yep, that's what the topic of today's commentary is, and that's no one's perfect. I want to quickly address the gameplay. This is a 66-4 using the, I think it's the M27 with the silencer and quick draw. And yeah, I've actually found out my best loadout, and I'm going to do a commentary on this soon. But yeah, it's literally the loadout which I'm using in this game, but I have another gameplay for that. So yeah, look forward to that gameplay. But yeah, no one's perfect. This is why I hate haters. I don't hate myself. I can judge. Anyone can judge because it's their own opinion. Everyone has an opinion. I believe in that. But what I don't believe in is hating, having anger towards everyone reaching success, which is what the acronym for it I think is. I'm not really too sure on that. I read that off of Face Temper's YouTube channel, but yeah, that's what his take on it is. So it's having anger towards everyone trying to reach success. So I think that's it's such a good saying for what it actually stands for. And I'm trying to reach a success within life, within YouTube, within everything that I try to accomplish. I'm striving to get better at rugby. I'm striving to do better commentaries. I'm striving to get better gameplays. I'm trying to get better at doing schoolwork, even though it can be a bit of a struggle sometimes. I still try to do my best in it, even though sometimes maybe the grades aren't what I wanted. But I'm still striving to get the best I can be. And I know sometimes you feel like, oh, life's just a drag. Maybe I should just quit and give up everything and go on the dole or something like that. Never quit. Like it's one of those life's battles which you have to come to grips with. Like recently, I had a thought in my head where I was struggling with school. I couldn't really manage time. I was just like, oh, I'm going to give everything up. I'm going to quit YouTube. I'm going to quit school. I'm just going to go out and work in in any job that I can really get. So it probably would have been McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, which isn't too good. Getting paid like £4 an hour because I'm only 16 at the moment. I would be paid under minimum wage because I don't know. I think it's laws until 18 where you actually start getting taxed money. But yep. So I'm not really. I've now come to grips with the fact that I'm gonna be learning my whole life. Although I hate learning, I'm really not liking school at the moment. I wouldn't say I hated it because I still go. If I hated it, I wouldn't go. But I'm just saying I'm not enjoying it at the moment. But people go through these phases where they're just like, can't really be bothered to do anything today. Can't really be bothered to do this. Can't really be bothered to do that. But at the moment, it's literally just revision, 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 which is what I hate about school. I hate having to revise for exams. I'm shit at exams. And looking back at my GCSE results, I'm seriously lucky for the grades that I got in them exams. Because some of the tests which I've been taking lately, which are kind of GCSE, like easy stuff, I'm failing at. And it's what I hate about school. I hate exams. I hate having this pressure. It's added pressure on me when it doesn't need to be put on. Which is what I don't like. But you have to do it because the teachers want to know how well you're doing, and we've started doing a lot of AS level exams for maths and economics, and my god, some of those are difficult. Like there's an 18 mark question on market failure in economics, which literally if you don't get like three things, you don't get any mark. If you don't get a minimum of three things in there, you don't get any marks. And there's only 7 things which you can put in there. So you have to get at least half the answer sheet to get at least 1 mark, which is crap, I know. But then you have to put in graphs, which are quite easy. But you have to get the first 3 things to actually continue with the rest of the questions. So you have to start learning all of these different techniques, these different ways of answering this question. And it's so difficult. It's quite a struggle at the moment. And the same is with maths, like with C1. We've started doing exam papers for C1 and C2 because we've almost finished C2 now, so we're just going through in a few exam papers. And my god, they are freaking difficult. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, maths is so easy. I thought GCSE was a doddle. Yep, I got A* in that, and no way would like at the moment we're going back to some kind of like GCSE things that link with C1 just to help us with getting through this. But being in top set maths and having to go to lessons each time and try to perform your best is really difficult. Like at the moment, I think I'm just going through a really teenage stage where it's a struggle, but I'm getting through it, and I'm glad that I'm doing this. I'm glad that I'm doing revision, or some, if not, I'm doing a little bit of revision. I know I should be doing a lot more, but at the moment I'm feeling like if I keep some sort of sanity by having an enjoyment throughout my holidays instead of spending my whole time revising, which is what a few people at my school have been doing. Um, then I probably would I'd be like, no, I can't be bothered with this. I'll just go work in McDonald's. At least I'll have a laugh there. But at the moment, I've just been enjoying my holiday. I've been enjoying doing a little bit often revision. That's what I try to find is the best way of revising. Like little bit often, it's helping me so much. Like I've got to do an economics, and I'm revising for maths, which is in June. But at the moment, I'm revising for economics, which is the exam which I'm taking in January. And yeah, it's on market failure and the actual market scheme at the moment. And yeah, some of the stuff in that, as I've said, the 18 mark question, which is the biggest mark question which you get in the economics exam, is so difficult to actually continue revising because only a few things come up, but it's such a deep topic. Each topic is so deep on market failure. They're just like, maybe I'll just revise maybe an hour now, then I'll have a little break, and then I'll do maybe half hour, and then that'll be a little bit of revision for 3 hours, and then I'll just go, I don't know, maybe shopping, maybe just go out, play a bit of football, play a bit of snooker if not, and then yeah, just, I don't know, do a bit of rugby practice, and then I'll come back and do a bit more. So I'm doing on average about 3 hours a day, but I'm trying to put this up, even though I know that sounds quite a lot. 3 hours a day, that's with procrastinating quite a bit, and I must admit I'm the worst. I'm the worst person, and I procrastinate like a little bitch. Like any excuse not to do what is on hand is my excuse because I hate doing work. I'm a lazy little shit, like every teenage boy is, but I'm probably at the bottom end of the scale at the moment, like thinking about trying to get a job. But at the moment, I've recently asked my dad to see if any of his workmates would want to help or want to help me get into what is it, CEO management really, and just helping me get around this. And look at me going freaking only use me blade on this shit. But yeah, and what was I saying? Only use me blade? No. What was I saying? Oh yeah, asked my dad if he can get me like a work experience placement, or just like a few hours after school every week to help me just get used to some sort of work life, because I wanna compare it, because kids don't know these days what work is going to be like. They think, oh yeah, I'm going to go to school, then at the age of 16 I'm going to give up and I'm just going to get a really good job and hopefully go on from there. But I want to know what it is like firsthand, to actually get out there, get some full-on experience, proper people, proper work, rather than work experience, because some work experience places like mine was just a doddle. It wasn't really work, and if I had to work like that every day, get bored after about a day, because it was just the same old same. It wasn't like the same old same thing. It was so easy that it just got tedious, really pointless job. But what I was thinking was getting myself like a part-time job, like more than just weekend, more than just a Saturday job, maybe a few days after school each week, if I if I have enough time. And yeah, it'd be really good just to see what experience it is like in the real world, really, rather than it being just, oh yeah, you can do a few bits of filing, oh you can do a few bits of, I don't know, organising my folders and shit like that. I'll be like, no, I want to actually know what it's like to go become a CEO manager. I want to feel what it's like to actually be in an office, surrounded by cubicles of other people trying to do the same thing as you are, trying to get your company the best profit they can. I don't really know. I'm just making up a scenario here, but like that's what I want to be doing, and yeah, that's what I'm really going to be doing. I know this topic was about no one's perfect, and this is me saying that I'm not perfect. I am. I can say I'm a huge failure. I could say I'm very different to what other people think. Some people say that when they get older, they can't wait to. They should have enjoyed their school days more. I'm completely the opposite. I really want to get out into work, but I'm contemplating whether to go to university, get in a wee bit of debt, but have the time of my life, or just go to work now and then have fun while I'm still at work. But I don't really know at the moment. I'm changing minds daily. I'm changing my mind hourly, really. But yep. In the end of the day, I think it will just have to come down to university, because at the end of the day, a degree is a degree, and it will help me get a better job in the end. But I'm gonna thank you guys for watching this commentary. Really does help me out if you like the video, and yeah, as always, have a nice day. I'm sorry for going on a tangent about the topic, but yep, that's the commentary for today. See you later. Bye.